Okay guys, hope you're well. I've been making a little tool for you. Just some of the guys are getting a bit confused about daily targets, etc. And I've simplified it and dropped it into the broker tools. So let's have a little look. So if you come down in the Discord, you'll find broker tools, which are here. And in here, you'll find all the various different things that we make. In the tools section, you'll see there's a thing there called target setter. So let's have a look at that. Pop that up. It's very, very simple. Put in what it is you want to achieve for the year. It can be anything, but make certain it's realistic. If you've only got a small account, don't be putting 100,000 in because it's not going to happen. But say you want, I don't know, £10,000. It's a nice round figure. 10,000. Okay. So what it's telling you straight away is what you need to do per month if you don't have a break. So every one of the 12 months you need 833. Now, I like to work to 48 weeks. The reason being, I'm going to be wrong, but I also want a break where I'm not even looking at the chart. So I work it on 48 weeks. So that's effectively a month off. So that's only £208 a week. It's not a lot, not when you break it down. And then you've got a baseline, which is your daily target, worked on 5 days, Monday through Friday, 41.67. Okay. The next part of this is you should, by going through your journals, understand roughly how many pips you win per trade. There might be a 10 pip win, you might be 20 pips, 30 pips, but on average it should tell you how many pips you win. Let's just work it on a simple figure of 10, like so, and then you've got to work out what your price per point is. Now that is based on how big your account size is. If you want, I can amend this to sort of work it out for you, but you should be able to do it through common sense. I work to £1 for every 1,000 that I have. So if I've got, say, a £5,000 account, well, it's a fiver. If I've only got 2,000, it's £2. So we'll say it's £2, all right, on a £2,000 account. Right, immediately what this is telling me is I need to trade 2 times every day, just twice, and the total is going to be 21 pips between them. Okay, and if I do that, I'll get 10,000 at the end of the year. Because one of the biggest issues with this market is, and I've proved it this year with the small account, you can get 10,000 from small money if you think it out. I'm not that far away from it. You know, you've seen me build it up, cash it out, go on holiday, build it up, cash it out, go on holiday, build it up, cash it out, go on holiday. And collectively, it's done incredibly well. So it's all about common sense. Now, once you've got this in your mind, and I mean, you could take it a little bit further. You might have £5,000 and say, well, I'm going to put a fiver in. So if I'm doing a fiver a point, then you don't even need to do one trade. You only need 8 pips. Now, if you're on pound JPY or gold, you can get that in a heartbeat. There's your 10,000. If you were to bump this up to say 20,000, you need 1.7, 17 pips at a fiver. It'll give you 20 grand a year. All right, calms you down, controls what you're doing. Now over on the long term, what you can do is you can put your starting balance in here. Say you've got, well, we're working on 5,000 there, weren't we? So there, just put 5,000 in for argument's sake. Now, what you want to do is you want to put your goal in. How much of this do you want to grow it? Well, let's say you only want to grow it this month by 5%. It's quite a bit, you know, it's quite a tall order. Give yourself a daily allowance Now this daily allowance is how much you cannot lose on the day. So you might say, well, I'm going to gain 5, but I'm prepared to lose 5. Okay. So what it's telling you over the course of this month, 20 working days, your target is actually only 250 quid. It's not a lot. Okay. So that's what its end goal is going to be. And then you can put in your strategy just based on what you're doing here. So you worked it out to be 10 pips. So you can drop your 10 pips in there. Give yourself an idea of what your stop is. Now your stop can be anything. All right. You might say, well, I want it to be 40. So it's all set up and ready. Okay. Now in here, think about what you're going to do. Am I going to scale my positions and what's my max bid size? Well, I'm going to scale it by 2 and the bid size that I'm working to is a 5. So what it's going to tell you is each position size is £2.50 and they want to be 20 pips apart if you're spreading them out. And then at the end of the day, just drop in what you achieved. Now, in order to hit your 250 target, you need to achieve a minimum of £12.50 a day, but you might have done 20 quid. So what happens is you're ready to start again. It's telling you your pot has increased a little bit, so you've got a little bit extra to work with, but your minimum goal has actually come down because you did more than your allowance, so it takes the pressure off. And then you can look at it again. Well, I'm 2 and I'm going to stick at a 5, so it's telling you the same, and then come back here. Now you might only do 10 quid this time. Okay, so it adjusts the minimum again, and all the time what it's doing is it's giving you a running total and it's counting down your target. Okay, and let's just say you lost this time, 5. It increases it for the allowance. Okay, so this tool is quite useful. So each day before you come to it, you just go, right, I'm going to do 2 splits. I'm going to be 4 quid. It'll tell you what the distances are. And then at the end of the day, just drop in what you achieved. So, well, I did 15 quid today. Right, okay. It's amended. So I'm going to get ready to go again. Well, I'm going to do 3 splits from a 5. There's your position sizes, how far they need to be apart, and then just drop in what you did. You might have a colossal day of 25 quid, and it makes it easier. So what you're doing all the time is working to daily targets, and those daily targets take the pressure off. Now, reading the messages and the emails and various things, I do think this will help you immensely, because if you've got a daily goal and you know exactly what you're running to, it makes life simpler. And if it's simple, no stress. And if you're not stressed, the job becomes quite pleasurable. And let's be honest, the technicals are not hard. It's always you and the greed. That tool will help take that away. Well, hope that helps you guys. Look forward to tomorrow night Zoom. And as always, trade well, keep risk managed. Above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you on the next one.